Dear friends, today we are going to study biology of indigenous carp. We have started the second unit. In first unit we have studied the preparation and management of different type of ponds. So in first unit we have studied the complete preparation and management of nursery ponds. So different type of ponds we have prepared. The next step, the selection of the fish for the stocking purposes. So while selection of fish for the stocking purposes, so we should know first the biology of that fishes. So today we are going to study the biology of indigenous carps. Means those carps they are generally found in our country and which is used mainly for the purpose of rearing purposes in fish farms. Mainly that consist of the Catla catla, Labiurohit and Sirenus mrigala. Cultivable fish species of two types. Indigenous or the native freshwater fishes with major carps like Catla catla, Labiurohita and Sirenus mrigala. So these are the indigenous species, means these species commonly found in India and they are used for the rearing purposes in fish farm. So they are called as a indigenous species or native freshwater fishes. And another, that is exotic fishes imported from outside the country, and they are Stenopharangdon idilla, Hypophthalmic molitrix and Cyprinus scarpio. These are the exotic species. Qualities of major carps. First we see the what are the qualities required for the selection of fish. Major carps are economically the most important fishes for culture. The major carps possesses following qualities from pisciculture viewpoint. Number 1, major carps are resistant to relatively high temperature and turbid water. When there is a changes takes place in the water temperature, so that changes they can adapt. Or the turbid water means that water becomes turbid, त्याला आपण गढूळ पाणी वगैरे म्हणतो. तर त्या पाण्यामध्ये काय असतात की ते सॉइलचे पार्टिकल्स वगैरे सँड पार्टिकल्स वगैरे वॉटरची मुवमेंट झाली की ते पाण्यामध्ये मिक्स होतात आणि पाणी गढूळ होते, त्याला आपण टर्बिड वॉटर. तर ही जी टर्बिडिटी जी चेंज होते त्या टर्बिडिटी चेंजला हे फिश रेजिस्ट होतात किंवा ॲडॅप्ट होऊ शकतात. ग्रोथ रेट इज फास्ट, ब्रीड प्रोफ्युजली, they breed in large numbers. Fecundity is high. Fecundity means egg laying capacity of the female. Number of eggs given by that female, that is fecundity of that female fish. Flesh is palatable, very tasty and much nutritive. They have nutritive values. As you know, the fish is a major source of protein, animal proteins. Along with that proteins, there are some vitamins are also present, minerals are also present in that. So their flesh is palatable and nutritive. Transport easily from one place to other place. There is no special requirement for the transportations. They accept natural as well as artificial food. So these are the important criteria while we selecting the fish for the culture purposes, and these criteria or these factors that all are present in the major carps, Indian major carps. So that's why generally Indian major carps are selected for the culture practices on fish farm. In Indian major carp or in indigenous carp, there are main three species we have studied: Catla catla, Labiurohita and Sirenus mrigala. So then we will see one by one. First we will see the Catla catla. The katla, these are the one of the important Indian major carps generally found in the India. These are the bony fishes. In different places, they give the different names, common names: Katla, Bhakur, Thail, Tamra, Teli, Bua, Botachi, Dhekera. These are the common names. Distribution: it is found in North India, South India, and that also found in other countries like Pakistan, Bangladesh, Burma, Sri Lanka. So various places in the world that Katla is found. Their characters: body oblong, means there is not a large in length. Centrally their body becomes swells, and their pointed their ends becomes narrow. So that is called a body oblong. Moderately compressed, moderately compressed. Head broad, eyes situated on the lower half, generally eyes present near to the mouth, which is on the lower side. Lower lip rather than thick with continuous transverse fold. Their lower lip is just come front sides, and there is some transverse folds are present on their lower lips. No barbels are present. Original dorsal fin in advance of pelvic fins. So there are different type of fins are present on the body of fish. Large regular scales of lateral lines 40 to 43, generally cycloid scale are present. So if you see on the central body part of the fish, there is a line you will see from which is start from the head region up to the tail regions. This is a clear cut, you will see the clear lines. That lines is called as a lateral lines. Lateral lines, below that lateral lines there is a tactile organs are present, sense organs are present, and that sense organs which is used for there is some changes takes place around the fish in the water, in water pressures. If there is some changes takes place around surrounding their water, that sense are sent toward the brain with the help of that lateral line cells, which is present below that lateral line. There is a sensory cells called as a mast cells. That is sensory cells. And on that lateral lines 40 to 43 scales are present. On that line you will see the scales from head region to tail regions, and their number of that scale is 40 to 43. Body grayish in color on the back, silvery on the sides, doni side ni, and beneath fins darkish, sometimes nearly black. Fins darkish, nearly black. Maximum length about 1800 mm. Maximum length after they attain the maturity. So this is the structure of Katla. So you will see their mouth is specially designed because that fish is generally found in the surface layer of the water. So for the capture of the foods which is present on the surface area, so their mouth is arranged like a scoop like structures. Their lower jaw is come forward, that makes a scoop like structures. So that is used for the capturing the food. So that their structure of mouth is according to their habitat. So there are different type of scales are present on their body. In the central you will see the lateral lines, and these are the cycloid scales which is present on the body of fish, and with the help of that scales they protect the body of the fish. And in scales you will see there is a concentric fins, lines of growth, concentric lines of growth, then nucleus. So there is a circular lines are you will see in the on the scale, that is indicate the growth of the scales. Each time, every time there is a increase the one ring like structure. So in this way the growth of scale is takes place. So on the body of fish cycloid scales are present. This is the well labeled Catla. This is a caudal fin, that is a homocircle tail. Homocircle means both these lobes are in the same size. Homocircles means there is a circular structure. Large dorsal fins, lateral lines which start from the operculum region up to the tail region. This is the operculum. Behind the operculum gills are present, so that operculum protect the gills. Thick lower lip, pectoral fin, pelvic fin, and short anal fin. So these are the different type of fins present on the body of fish, and that fins they helpful for the locomotion of the fish, for the stability of fish, for the stirrings. So for the different purposes that fins are used. Freshwater river fish. It is a freshwater fish which is generally found in the river, able to live in slightly brackish water. That is also able to live in a brackish water. Brackish water in Marathi we call as a nim khare pani. Means त्याच्यामध्ये खारट पाणी आणि गोड पाणी जे मिक्स केल्यानंतर जे वॉटर तयार होतं त्याला आपण ब्रॅकिश वॉटर म्हणतो. सो त्या ब्रॅकिश वॉटरमध्ये सुद्धा हा कटला फिश राहू शकतो. सुटेबल फॉर कल्टिवेशन इन कन्फाईन वॉटर, म्हणजे स्टोरेज वॉटरमध्ये हा फिश व्यवस्थित ग्रो होऊ शकतो. डज नॉट ब्रीड इन पॉन्ड्स, बट इट इज नॉट ब्रीड इन पॉन्ड्स. इट इज अ ग्रो इन पॉन्ड, but it cannot breed in the ponds, means it cannot release their gametes in the ponds. Spawn occasionally under controlled condition in special reservoirs like bunds. Their spawning takes place where? If there is some reservoir like artificially structure is created, that is called as a bunds. In bunds what happens? During the flood condition or during the rainy seasons, the water are collected from the catchment area into the lower regions, that is the deep regions. In that deep regions during the monsoon or flooding conditions, the water are collected from the different parts into that lower regions. So during that time flowing of water that making a riverine conditions, flowing of waters that give the stimulation for the fish, or that filling the natural condition as like which is present in the river. So in special type bunds the fish are breed, but in pond they cannot breed. Stagnant water they cannot breed. Reaches sexual maturity when about 55 to 56 centimeter in length. Generally they attain the maturity at the age of 2 years old, or in case of size 55 to 50 cent length. Spawning period in upper India. Upper India means the part that is like UP, that type of parts. Their breeding is takes place into June to September. And in South India like Andhra Pradesh, Tamil Nadu, in that area they breed twice a year during monsoons. त्या रिजनमध्ये काय होतं, त्याचं दोनदा ब्रीडिंग होते. आणि नॉर्थ साईडचा जो रिजन आहे त्या ठिकाणी जून ते सप्टेंबरमध्ये त्याचं ब्रीडिंग घडून येतं. एग्स डिपॉझिटेड इन इन्क्युबेटेड शॅलो मार्जिनल एरियाज ऑफ रिव्हर्स. सो दीज फिशेस दे आर जनरली ब्रीड इन द रिव्हर्स अँड दे गिव्ह देअर एग्स इन अ शॅलो मार्जिनल एरियाज. नदीच्या कडेला ज्या ठिकाणी पाण्याचा प्रवाह कमी असेल किंवा पाणी कमी डेप्थ असेल त्या ठिकाणी ते एग्स ले करतात. एग्स आर ट्रान्सपरंट. एग्स आर ट्रान्सपरंट, स्फेरिकल. Their diameter is 2 to 2.2 mm in diameter, increasing to 4.4 to 5.2 mm when they absorb the water, swell up. Embryos hatch out 10 to 18 hours after fertilization. after the fertilization of eggs, from that eggs, young one come out after 10 to 18 hours, and that depends upon the temperature of the water. Larvae and young fry feed on unicellular algae. Unicellular algae, small microscopic algae. Fry longer than 20 mm. Feed cheaply on zooplanktons. Zooplankton means there is a microscopic organism, animal origin microscopic organisms. Cyclops, Daphnia, these are the zooplanktons, microscopic organism. So fry longer than 20 mm, feed cheaply on zooplanktons, preferably on protozoans and crustaceans. Adults are surface feeder. Means that कटला is found on the surface layer of the water. वरच्या सारामध्ये तो आढळून येतो आणि त्यामुळे त्याच्या बॉडीचं स्ट्रक्चर किंवा त्याची जी माउथची जी अरेंजमेंट जी आहे तो त्या सरफेस लेअरमध्ये राहत असल्यामुळे त्याच्या माउथचं जे अरेंजमेंट आहे त्याला सुटेबल आहे. ॲडल्ट फीड ऑन डिकेड मॅक्रो व्हिजिटेशन्स, जे पाण्यामध्ये जे काही कुजलेले वगैरे व्हिजिटेशन असेल, प्लांट्स वगैरे असतील त्याच्यावरती फीडिंग करतात. सायनोफायसी मीन्स these are the type of algae. Chlorophysi, Basilorophysi, these are the algae. Protozoans, some microscopic organisms, Rotifera, Crustacea and mollusks. So on that small microscopic organisms adults are fed. It attains length of 38 to 45 centimeter at the end of first year and average weight about 900 gram. At the end of second year, the weight is 4 to 5 kg. Increase in length under favorable condition 7.5 to 10 centimeter per month. Adult characters are attained after about 6 weeks old. So they show the adult characters at the age of 6 months old. Larvae and fry collected from rivers, shipped over long distances and used for stocking ponds and tanks. So generally their natural breeding ground, म्हणजे ज्या ठिकाणी त्याचं ब्रीडिंग होतं त्या फिशचं त्या ठिकाणाहून त्याचे सीड जे असतात किंवा एग्ज असतात किंवा त्याचे फ्राय जे असतात ते नॅचरल रिसोर्सेसमधून कलेक्ट केले जातात आणि ते कलेक्ट करून नंतर ते पॉन्डमध्ये ते जे सीड आहे फिशचं ते रिलीज केलं जातं आणि त्या ठिकाणी मग त्याची ग्रोथ केली जाते. फेकंडिटी 80 egg per gram body weight. Fecundity means egg laying capacity of the females. ती फिमेल किती एग्स देते आहे त्याची ती फेकंडिटी असते. सो द जनरली फेकंडिटी ऑफ कटला इज 80 egg per gram body weight of females. When it becomes 2 year old and weight about 5 kg. If you calculate the 8,000 eggs per kg body weight of females, generally their fecundity is 8,000 eggs per kg body weight female. If the female is 1 kg, so that female is approximately give the 8,000 eggs per kg. Annual production in fertile ponds, well fertilized ponds, the annual production of that katla is 1100 to 2200 kg total yield per hectare. If we are properly manage the pond, properly fertilize the ponds, we will get the fish production 1100 to 2200 kg per hectare per year. Widely reared in India in ponds and tanks in association with other major carps. So these fish, katla, generally they are used throughout the India for the rearing in ponds or in rearing in tanks, and that fish is also cultured along with other fishes. So dear friends, so in this topic we have studied the biology of one of the important Indian major carps, that is katla. So if you have any query or any doubt, you can ask me on WhatsApp group. Thank you.